Te Kuiti, bustling farming community and sheep-shearing capital of the world. It's the heart of the King Country, chock full of happy, laughing children, rolling hills covered with jewel green grass and lazy, content livestock. But slap bang in the middle of all this beauty is this. It's the home of Kerry Chainsaw Monaghan and his partner Nadia Mason and their 5, yes that's right, 5 children. This family of 7 squashed into one little house are definitely not living the good life.
Hi, my name's Nadia. Welcome to the house that Kerry built. Over here, we've got a wall that Kerry ripped out with the chainsaw. I came home one day and he was at it with the chainsaw and I had to confiscate that off him really fast.
But apparently not fast enough to stop Kerry and his beloved chainsaw almost demolishing the lounge. And wait, is that a bed I see? Yes, that's right. Kerry and Nadia sleep in the living room. I can't wait to hear the story behind that one.
This is my kitchen. Up here we had a huge cupboard area and Kerry decided that he would rip that out. And because we took down the cupboards, it was Kerry's bright idea to put our pantry in the dishwasher. Not
Absolutely
forgetting.
Brilliant. That'll start a trend there to all, I reckon.
That's not a trend New Zealand wants or needs.
These are our children, India, Amber, Paige, Isaac and Travis. Kerry decided that he'd build an extra bedroom for our daughter India. Unfortunately, it's a bit little. I think he thought she was about 3.5 foot tall.
So with Nadia threatening to grow through the roof, she's been moved into the master bedroom and Nadia and Kerry have been exiled to the lounge. Not exactly ideal sleeping arrangements.
She's grown a little bit too now.
Yeah, not that
Over the
much.
last few months.
But it's here in the backyard that Chainsaw Monaghan has really lost it.
This is what I fondly refer to as my wastelands, swinging around to my thistle patch area, and there's rocks and bricks and all sorts of things over there.
It'll be fine, honey. It's like an adventure playground for the kids. They got a jungle gym, I've got a jungle, and they've got a rainforest.
It's not a rainforest, Dad, it's a dump.
But it's your dump, son.
There stands a deluded man. Can we save Nadia and her 5 children from the nightmare that is their home? Can we recycle any of the rubbish in the backyard? And will Kerry ever learn to use his chainsaw for good and not destruction?
You've seen my children, you've seen my house. Mitre DIY Rescue, please, please come and rescue me.
We've remedied some remarkable DIY disasters over the years. You'll remember the walk on the washing machine in Greymouth. And then there was the woman who was bathing 2 children under 2 in a 2-inch shower tray because her husband had got rid of the bath. Well, they were saints, those women. And the mother of 5 who lives here in Te Kuiti is no exception. She'll go down in the DIY Rescue record book as the woman whose pantry was a dishwasher. She's got no cupboards, wonky walls. It's makeshift mayhem here. Well, desperate times call for desperate measures. And who else would she call but Mitre DIY Rescue? We're here just in the nick of time to save the family that's grown too big for their house, much to Nadia's delight and Kerry's shame. Thanks to the tireless efforts of building supremo Darren White and all-round superwoman Penny Holst-Newman, we'll have this house back on track before you can say, "Where's my chainsaw?" Hello, everyone.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
Look at this lovely big family. 7 of you.
Yes, huge.
Right, and they're going to stay with us over the next 4 days?
No, they're going to go away to Kerry's mum's
Yep.
and Pew Pew.
Excellent. You pleased to see us?
Yes, I'm feeling a bit nervous actually, Lisa.
Are you?
Yeah, well, you're going to come and see all my disasters.
Nadia, how about you go in the garden with Penny?
Okay.
And Kerry indoors with our Darren.
Yeah, get to finish what I started.
That's right.
Looking forward to it.
Well, we better get this Walton-style show on the road.
Waltons.
Go on then, Jim Bob.
Okay.
Go on then.
So, with the kids packed off to Grandma's, we can start putting right some wrongs, beginning with the kitchen, one of the first rooms Kerry attacked with his trusty chainsaw.
Is this any time to be doing dishes?
It's a treasured moment, Dad.
Nah,
All boxes, please.
this is for Nadia. It's all for Nadia.
To me, it's a house. It's some walls where I can raise my family. Would have rather been out in the shed shearing sheep. And then when it all turned severely bad, there's always someone on the phone you can ring up to come and help out. And if it turned really, really, really bad, you paid someone.
I think your wallet should have come out a long while ago, Kerry. We've heard from Nadia that Kerry's a perfectionist, and while it seems it's going to take a whole day just to clear the kitchen to his high standards, Penny and Nadia aren't being quite so precious. Everything Kerry's accumulated over the last 10 years has to go somewhere, but maybe it's not all Kerry's fault.
And how many years worth of fire is this?
This is my baby, actually.
Oh, okay.
About a year.
Okay.
A lot of wire in here.
There is a lot of wire. Probably when you were burning fence posts or something, is it?
Things that I wasn't supposed to be there for Kerry's, probably. I'm going to burn that. It's not home.
See, this thing looks like it hasn't been used in about 40 years, mate. Oh, hello.
This is right and true.
I had thought I'd seen everything, seriously. But
There you go, New Zealand.
There you go, New Zealand.
How to recycle your whiteware.
Ripley's, Kerry's, believe it or not.
I went and crutched some sheep, and next thing I owned a dishwasher. We had to make a space for it, so out come the chainsaw. Rattled away there, literally, for 2 to 3 years before it finally gave up the ghost. Perfectly good pantry, I thought. There we go. Can you hold that for us, please, Dan?
Hey? Just keep that away from me, eh?
Someone's got to hold this.
Nadia!
Nadia!
It's been a mammoth 12 years of hunting and gathering for Kerry, collecting material and starting jobs he never finishes. One thing he has been single-minded about, though, has been Nadia.
I met Kerry in 1992, and we were introduced to each other by friends.
When she first met me, I was a bit of a tearaway. I suppose you could say, one of those young tearaways, you know?
He was a real scallywag.
Jeez.
He was cute, but got into a lot of mischief.
Everyone would say, gee, I hope that fella grows up pretty soon, you know? But Nadia must have seen something there.
And then his house unfortunately burnt down.
And she said, well, we both said, she said, I'll say, come down and stay with me for a while.
And here we are, millions of kids down the road.
Never left. She's never left either.
She still might if that chainsaw comes out again. In the backyard, we're still finding collections of junk, untouched by human hands for years.
This is like Kerry's stash of recycled wood under here.
Still, it'll save on materials. So far, we've filled one skip, and there's another on its way.
You're right there, struggling through the thistles.
Kerry's stash of materials knows no bounds. We've only got 4 days, and I'm worried we're going to spend all of them just clearing out this garden. Inside, I get the feeling we're about to hear yet another tall tale involving Kerry and his beloved chainsaw.
What I did was come in here. There was a wall about here. We needed another room. So I got the chainsaw and just cut like that. And everything sort of fell to pieces.
Yeah, oh, yeah, is that right? You heard that before.
Yeah.
Funny how you
That was not a good move. My chainsaws would be my favourite tool. You can build with a chainsaw. You can cut things down with a chainsaw. You can cut things up with a chainsaw. And you can do a lot of things with a chainsaw, you know. I know, I like my chainsaws.
Something Nadia and the kids know all too well. Our plan is to move Nadia and Kerry out of the lounge and back into the newly decorated master bedroom. India will move in with her sister Amber until Kerry feels he can tackle building an extra bedroom. No lofts, no chainsaws, please, Kerry. Inside, we've done in one morning what Kerry would take another decade to achieve: properly demolish the kitchen. With that out of the way, it's time to give Nadia and the 5 kids a space they'll love. Your lovely kitchen.
Doesn't look a bit different now, Lisa.
Yes, it does. Well, this is our little mock-up of how we see yours and Nadia's dream, because we want to finish off what you intended. I know that you've given a few things a bit of a go. And the main thing really is that this has got to come out, because it's a bit ugly and a bit unsightly, and we're going to turn that into a pantry, so you've got some nice space. So the only dishwasher in here will be a working one. In the lounge, we're plastering the old fireplace, rejibbing the walls and finishing them off with a fresh lick of paint. Once the bed is moved back to the bedroom, we'll tile the dining room floor and finally give this family of 7 a decent living space.
What Kerry's actually done here is he's built this wall up to divide up the 2 rooms. Now what I noticed when I took the linings off is it's not too structurally sound. So with every wall you've got a top plate and a bottom plate. But even though this is a small wall and it's got a small bottom plate, it's actually in 3 pieces. There's 1, 2, 3. Now if the whole house was like that, it could actually create twisting and it's not going to be too sound. So if you are going to build a wall, even though it's this small, make sure you do it in 1 piece.
Halfway through day 1 and we're still clearing out the backyard. But Penny does have some good news for Nadia.
Ta-da!
Wow.
Now it's a robust theme we're going for. It's wood. It's going to be an outside entertainment area for you.
That'll be
Did you
nice.
need that with the 5 kids running around?
Yes, 5 children.
5 children.
Yeah,
Hey, we're
it'll be
going
a big table.
Yeah,
It's a big
that's
table.
true, that's true. It is, actually. We're going to make it out of the Mitre carpet slabs
Oh.
that we found over there.
Ah, neat.
Yeah.
Oh, that'll be
Yeah.
nice.
In the kitchen, it's time to say goodbye to the 99-year-old coal range.
Hang on, it's not too bad. Done a foo-foo. Hang on, if we keep this up, we'll get out of here by 10 o'clock, eh? Yep. Oh, she's blown the flatty.
It's blowing the foo-foo.
Okay, next thing, what have we got? Wheelbarrow. Come on, Lisa. You got to do it. Oh, here we go. That's a big hill. That's long.
Though true to form, Kerry wants to keep it for a later use.
No, I'm not putting it in the skip, not this baby. It's going to be my barbecue.
Oh, here we go.
There's just no changing some people.
Come on,
Okay.
you fellas.
We're getting there, we're getting there. Look at that, the wheel.
Outside, Nadia's gone mad with a dingo and has discovered that it may take this man of the house a long time to build things, but when he does, they last.
Okay, try it again.
I built a really solid chicken house. When the dog got in there, but I knew she had an eye on them, but we woke up in the morning and there was half a dozen chooks sitting on the doorstep, so we had chooks for the freezer.
In the bedroom, Darren's applied Jib Fix wood bond to the original walls to help secure the new Jib plasterboard. Once it's nailed off, the plasterboard will be there for another 99 years, as long as Kerry keeps his destroyer tendencies under control.
That's it. Did you enjoy it? Hang on.
Come on, I reckon that's straight. It's not too bad, really, for a first attempt, I reckon. For a first attempt. Bit of a curve.
Well, we're finally at the end of a very long day 1, and as you can probably hear, the plasterboard is going up. Not quickly enough for the plasterer who's chasing Darren's tail, but all is well inside. Bit of a different story out here. I mean, what a day it's been for the team. This earth is so dry and hard that even our dingo couldn't get through it. So word has it that there's a bobcat arriving tomorrow. So let's just hope it's a bit of an easier day for the team tomorrow. See ya. Day 2 here in Tikawiti, and it's already a hive of activity. Now, the good news is the bobcat is out in the back garden, levelling off that hard earth, which is great for Penny. She can get going on the entertainment area, the back fence and the little retaining wall. Now, the plasterers had a great night last night, which means today we can get some undercoat on the walls first thing, which is more good news. It's another very hot day. Penny needs a hand in the garden, so I'm going to put some old clothes on. With a scorching day 1 behind us, I'm hoping we can pull this rescue together to make our 4-day deadline. Thanks to years of Kerry and Nadia helping their friends, we've got a ton of helpers keen to return the favour. And even though Kerry's hoarding has been epic, it does mean we've got enough wood to make a truly individual fence. Sounds like someone's let Kerry loose down here. I've discovered that he has another nickname, Fever, apparently due to his wilder, less controlled ways when he was young. He has matured, though, and now has a couple of basic rules to live his life by.
You don't touch a man's chainsaw unless he's a good friend that knows what he's doing. And you don't touch his head.
We're not even going to go there about the hats. Outside, the Bobcat has levelled the new entertainment area and is moving on to the playground, another of Kerry's projects that took a while but is solidly built. Kids to one small swing set. It makes me wonder if Nadia and Kerry had a big family planned right from the start.
I never wanted children. I'm not very maternal at all. But when I met Kerry, he was adamant that he wanted 6 children.
I didn't really have plans to have, oh, you know, yeah, a couple of children would be nice, but Nadia and I just seem to have a lot of children together.
But thankfully, they've decided to stop at 5. Which is just as well, really. We'd have had to make room for any more.
We've got this beautiful bush rose here. It's a sweetheart rose. Now, it's almost finished its flowering, so we're going to give it a good tidy up. We're going to underplant it with garlic, and the garlic repels the aphids, which really love roses. And believe it or not, the garlic actually makes the roses smell sweeter.
How's that for a clever little tip? Time now to complete another job that Kerry's had in progress for a few years.
Okay, you might recognise this.
I do. This is a log that Kerry's milled up.
Yeah.
Cut down the log and milled it into this humongous slab here.
What we're going to do is make an outdoor table.
Okay, that sounds good.
Reckon that'll look all right?
I think it look good. Yeah, excellent.
Probably double up as a jungle gym, no doubt. With
Absolutely.
The kids.
Yeah, the kids will be jumping off it.
Yeah, doing their best Superman. Woo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, you go and fire up that school saw and get into that one.
Serious?
Well, inside, the plastering of the fireplace is well underway. We're going for a rustic look to cover the cracks and splits that have formed over the last 99 years. Outside, I'm giving Penny a hand to spread the last of the clay-heavy soil. Penny's hoping this will dry it out and make it easier to dig into the rest of the garden. At the tabletop, Nadia is about to face her fears.
Okay, so you can wear those.
Cool.
Yeah, they are cool, aren't they? Thanks. All right, muffs? You can't hear me talking.
I can't see much, to be honest.
Okay.
Let's go.
Look, which part of that line didn't you see?
Oh, all of it actually.
Need another slab.
These
Got another slab? I mean, that's ruined.
No.
Another of Chainsaw Kerry's master plans that started but has never quite seen completion is the small matter of a marriage proposal.
I proposed to Nadia blinking years ago now.
He got down on one knee at the table and said, Nadia, will you marry me? And I burst into tears and said, yeah, okay.
Nadia always said to me that she was not going to go down the aisle pregnant, and she was not going to go get married with a small baby.
And I want to get married in my home, and there's been no way I'm going to, you know, invite 100 people down there.
I haven't forgotten, you know, and I know it's important.
I think we'll stay out of this one, which is something we're definitely not doing in here. Work is racing ahead on our rescue of Nadia and Kerry's family home. The farmhouse-style kitchen is really starting to take shape, as is the outdoor entertainment and play area. Just the thing when you've got 5 kids.
Another wonderful thing we found in the garden is this washing tub, and we're going to use it as a water feature. Now, Nadia's mum, Jane, has got lots of water lilies at home and fish, so we're going to put it there, and it's going to be part of our retaining wall and our wonderful water feature in the garden.
It's the end of day 2. We are halfway through, and will you look at this lovely kitchen? There's paint on the walls. The pantry's ready for its shelves and its doors. There's architraves around the windows. The scene is set for the kitchen to go in place tomorrow. Over here in what will be the dining room, remember, this is where Kerry and Nadia used to sleep. That'll be tiled tomorrow. And look, come over here, look at this. Lovely fireplace. Had a couple of bits of plaster, but another coat tomorrow. Going to keep that nice stipply effect. It's going to be great. Darren?
Oh, look out, here she is.
Here I am. Look, this is fantastic.
Yeah, I like the colour too. Carpet to go, paint the skirtings. Voila.
Excellent.
How's that outside going, eh?
Well, it's quite good actually. They've caught up today. Look at this.
Yeah.
Back fence, all done.
Well, we've got that table to put out there tomorrow and finish off with the wood.
Oh.
So hopefully if Nadia hasn't chopped it into 4 bits, I left her with it.
So you're going to give Penny a hand tomorrow?
Yeah, we'll have to do that.
You look at you, you grub, though. You need a shower.
Yeah, might have to go and do that.
Come on. Day 3 here at Nadia and Kerry's place, and it's a wee bit cooler in Tikawiti today, which is great for Penny because she's already hard at it in the garden. Now, this is our workspace, the front garden, and here are the kitchen cabinets. Come on, guys, let's get the show on the road and we'll get it in, shall we?
Test out Lisa's muscles.
Whoa.
Apparently you've been working out, haven't you? Hey?
You need a drum roll. It's your last cabinet. Here we go. There it is. Hey, thank you. Thank you. I hear a voice that shouldn't be close.
Oh, is that Nadia?
Nadia.
She's trying to peek. Hurry up.
No, she's not. She's on her way to the truck for a few surprises from her man. How would you describe her personality?
She's quite free-spirited. She's very strong in herself, quite fiery sometimes. You know, she can make me happy, mad, sad and glad, and that's before breakfast. It's part of her personality that I like too, because it frustrates me.
Do you remember the point at which you thought, this is the woman I want to spend the rest of my life with?
Pretty much straight away, really. I knew that this is someone I could spend the rest of my life with. Yeah.
I take it by the look on your face that that was news to you, really. That
Yeah, it was. I didn't realise that at all.
I know that it meant a lot for you to ask her to marry you. Do you think that it will happen?
Yes, it'll definitely happen. But I'd like to find the right time. I mean, now this could be the right time, but I don't know. It'll happen, I'd imagine. Oh, I don't know. I don't really want to answer that one, Lisa. Pass.
I take it that you do want it as well.
I want to do it, yeah, definitely. I was hoping he was going to kind of say before the end of this year, but he didn't pop that in. It'd be great now.
This year's a leap year.
Is that when women ask men?
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's when the woman can ask.
Is it funny if we're already engaged if I say to him, let's do it again?
No.
It's not.
No, not at all. It's like saying, OK.
Let's really do it this time. I should, shouldn't I?
Is there anything else you do want to say?
Yep. I just want to say, Nadia, I'm amazed by you, love you, got the utmost respect for you, and yeah, and thank you for everything. Thank you for being you. Thank you for spending the last 12 and a half years with me.
Yeah, that's nice.
I couldn't shut him up.
No.
You're very lucky.
I know I am. I know. And that's just reinforced it all as well. It's great. So yeah, I just want to go and actually speak to him now and, yeah, give him a hug.
Back to work. In the yard, we're continuing on the tabletop, and we've made a bold statement with Kerry's recycled timber.
We've cut our rustic fence off at a height of 1.8 metres. Now, the reason we've done this is that's a maximum height you're allowed before you need a permit. Now, that's because if you go any higher, your posts will need to be bigger and they'll have to go down more than 600. So you'll need a building consent, which will mean plans, and that'll cost you more money. So if you want a fence just for a privacy factor, go for the 1.8 metres.
With 5 kids running around in what was their bedroom, Kerry and Nadia have not had a lot of privacy. We're fixing that by moving them out of the lounge and back into the master bedroom. Just one of the many jobs that would have taken a few more years for Kerry to do if we hadn't been called in by Nadia. Time for a few home truths for the man of the house. Have there been times when you've argued about it?
Yes, lots. Because I niggle at him to get things done. And Kerry is the sort of person that will go around to a friend's place and prune the trees back and then come home, and I really want him to do that at our house.
Is that true?
Yeah, I enjoy, you know, doing things for others. But look at the payback now. It's, you know, it's incredible. And you sort of get sick of doing your own place sometimes, to be honest. I guess I'm not exactly a motivated person by myself, you could say.
Has he got any bad habits?
Yeah, he likes to chainsaw down walls in the house. When he had a moustache, he used to put it like that and go, and chew on it.
Yuck.
We've lived together for that many years and he still doesn't know where the can opener is type thing. He's one of those guys. Nanny, where's my socks? Nanny, have you seen that belt? You know.
Why do you love him?
I love his loyalty. I love his morals for our family. I love him because he works hard and he tries really hard to be a good provider for me and the kids. I love him because he does what I say most of the time. Yeah, I love him for lots of reasons.
Do you want to give him a message now?
Yeah. I do love you, Kerry, and I love you deeply, and just don't ever change being who you are.
It's pretty cool.
That's pretty, emotional for Nadia. For her to say that. I do like to hear her say, you know, sweet and lovely things to me. It's nice to hear it from him. It's nice to have that reassurance. She's right.
Do you think you're lucky?
Oh, yeah. Yep. Wouldn't swap it for quids, as an old-timer once told me.
With the weather closing in, the rescue of Nadia and her 5 children from Kerry and his chainsaw has stepped up a gear.
Oh, here comes another load. Oh, stop it. Not much responsibility. Hey, another one, please.
Nadia's mosaic on the outdoor table is a work in progress.
Don't make it too intricate either.
No, boss.
Good to see someone's in charge here. While the floor tiles are going down in the new dining room, Darren and Kerry are installing the new kitchen. Take note, Kerry has no power tools, but he is allowed to hold the level. Lucky chap.
So is the new dishwasher going to have a compartment for soup and reduced cream and vegetables?
A new pantry, you reckon, in there as well? No, mate, I'd get strung and quartered for that. The whole idea actually is to just stay completely out of here.
Is it?
Hopefully for a long time.
Make like a tree and leave.
Yep.
You and your chainsaw, Kerry. 10 years on and Nadia is finally getting a kitchen she can be proud of. It's been a nightmare for her feeding a family of 7 out of 1 dishwasher, but it hasn't been easy on the kids either, something Kerry is more than aware of.
What do you like the best, Travis? The arrival of the children certainly makes you come up to speed real fast with adulthood and responsibilities. The kids grow and they start looking towards you as they do what you do. Well, I want my kids to be hard workers and earn money and, you know, earn an honest wage and so forth, so on. This is going to be like our where you can have breakfast.
Called an island unit because it looks like a little island in the middle of the kitchen.
Put a little palm tree on there.
We're at the business end of our 3rd day, and Darren obviously feels he can leave Kerry alone long enough to have a brief chat with one of the locals.
It's a bit like working for our mate down the road here. Oh, Kerry, we're trying to make a silk purse out of a sow's ear. Right, see you, mate.
End of day 3, and it's turned to custard.
Aye, jeez.
What have you done with the weather?
Kerry.
No, it's horrible and it's freezing.
Oh, it's
Very
a bit chilly, a bit chilly. But how are we doing in the garden? Wet.
Yes.
Good. We're doing well.
Yeah.
Good, that's excellent. And now, indoors, Kerry, how are we doing?
Yeah, it's all going well, isn't it? Yeah.
Fever. In the morning, fever.
Fever! Las Vegas!
No, it's the wrong song.
It's got fever in it, isn't it?
It's because that's his nickname, Fever, and I've been dying to do that for ages. It's because he's so sexy.
It's because he's hot. It's because he's so hot.
Oh, it's all going well. Yeah. It's
How do you know?
pretty
I've
much.
seen you for 3 days.
Yeah, where have you been, mate?
Where have I been?
Yeah.
Day 4 here in Tikawiti, and we're hoping the rain will hold off long enough for us to finish the rescue of Kerry and Nadia's home. Come the end of today, our rescue machine must roll on no matter what. In the new master bedroom, the painters have finished, so Darren can get on with doing what he does best.
A good thing to do before you put the skirting on is to find out where the nailing is, because in these old houses, it's all over the place. So we need to find the studs. So what we're going to do is put the skirting in place, mark where the top of that is, we know where the skirting is going to go, using the hammer, here where it is, find the top nail, mark it on the floor, because when we put the skirting in, you can see the mark on the floor, that's where the nailing is. It's a bit easier to do it now than when the skirting's on.
So, with the reclaimed master bedroom almost complete, it's full steam ahead outside on the rustic entertainment and play area. Inside, Kerry has another tale to tell.
This is a bit of story to this, Darren. Yep, this is my stepfather milled this probably over a decade ago now.
Yeah.
And just stockpiled it in the paddock. And just before Christmas, he took me for a little walk down into the paddock, and we said, he asked me how I was off for timber. He knew the show was coming, which I sort of felt was a little bit strange, because I thought we don't normally go for little walkies in the paddock. He doesn't sort of talk like that. He's a real man's man. He sort of showed me a pile of wood, some 8x2s, all rough sawn, weathered, and said, if you can do something with this, grab what you want out of there to make your tops. Make your bench tops, yep. So that's
pretty nice,
yeah. Quite special, because he passed away just a few days after.
Yeah.
Out in the backyard, Nadia's putting the final touches on the tabletop, a table that would hold a rugby team, so Nadia and Kerry's brood shouldn't be a problem, we hope. The garden is taking shape as well. We've chosen plants that will take a fair bit of battering from the kids.
Beautiful cannas, lovely flowers. Got to move them so we can fence up.
In fact, with the amount of Kerry's wood we've recycled for the new entertainment and play area, it would take an entire shearing gang to demolish it. The new playground's almost complete, and with the kids chomping at the bit to see it, someone's got to keep an eye on them. You guys had a sneak preview, didn't you, last night? Who's going to tell me what they thought, what they liked? What did you like?
I like the fireplace. I like the fireplace.
The fireplace as well.
The colours go together really well. Very good.
I'm very proud of the whole family. I'm very proud of how far we've come, how many obstacles we've overcome to get here. The children's made the whole reason for working and doing this, what we've been doing with the house. It gives you the reason why. And this is why you're doing it, to build a family, really. Fix up a house to build a family.
We've both gotten better at being parents, I suppose. Yeah, and we've learnt to be more patient and understanding.
What, your dad?
Kerry loves his children to bits. I don't think anyone would want to try and mess with his family and his kid. He's wonderful. Good dad. Yeah.
With the weather doing its best to slow us down, the backyard is now turning into a mudslide. But still, it's an improvement on what was here just 4 days ago. We are, however, on the home stretch, and there's just no dampening Penny's spirits.
That looks so beautiful, doesn't it? With the raindrops on it, very pretty. Put your goldfish in. Yes. And the kids can fish.
No fishing.
What about Meg?
No fishing for Meg.
In the relative calm of the new kitchen, it's time for Nadia's long-awaited, functioning dishwasher to be installed. If she's lucky, she may even get a separate pantry.
Just doing the finishing touches in the kitchen. Now it's a very enclosed space. Now look at the colour of this kitchen. It's nice and white. It's a finished product, so you don't want to damage it. Now what I've seen a lot is builders, DIYs, they've got tools lying around the place, got the pouch on. You can imagine that walking through, swinging your hammer into it, you damage it, scratch it. Now we don't need that to happen, especially at this stage of the game. Okay? So have your pouch near you, but make sure you take it off.
Outside, it seems the rain has driven everyone slightly mad. While back in the warm and dry, Kerry is getting a chance to experience what finishing a job feels like. And the kids, well, they're still waiting. Coming up, how's Nadia going to react to her dream kitchen and lounge and her very own bedroom? And how are Kerry and the kids going to feel about this wonderful, flash, if somewhat foggy garden? Is this rain ever going to stop? We'll find out after the break. With 4 days behind us, it seems we've almost rescued Nadia and her 5 children from the clutches of Kerry Chainsaw Monaghan and his somewhat delayed approach to DIY. Out in the garden, Penny and Nadia are making the old swings a bit more child-friendly.
The best thing to do is use chain.
Yeah.
It's stronger. There's actually a bit of a concern with kids in playgrounds with the rope getting caught around arms and necks and all that sort of carry on.
Right.
And you can put the hose over top.
Yeah, I like the hose. It looks really smart.
Yeah, and the little fingers won't be able to get caught in the chain there.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. I might touch the ground because this one was for the little kids.
See how strong they really are.
God, maybe not.
So what does this mean to our Tikuiti couple?
It works!
I think it'll add a lot of harmony to our lives. We'll be able to concentrate on family for a little while without the obstacles of things lying around that we need for projects and things. That section will be a lot cleaner. Kids will be able to run a bit freer. And their satisfaction, walking through the door and seeing the kitchen done and the lounge done and just peace of mind, you know, it's done. Yeah, it's going to be great, especially after so many years. A heavy one, isn't it?
It is.
Okay.
It's my lampshade from inside. They look fabulous. Like it. I love it. Cool. I think it needs to go on that side though.
When we arrived 4 days ago, this garden was a testament to Kerry's hoarding and a myriad of DIY disasters, not to mention an accident waiting to happen. We've cleared it out, cleaned it up and created an oasis for this family of 7.
Keep your eyes shut again. Close your eyes, mate.
Keep your eyes closed. Show you what I've been doing in the garden for 4 days here.
Okay.
Big surprise for you. You can open your eyes whenever you like. Open your eyes, guys.
It's amazing.
Oh my God.
Look at that, kids. You've
Have
got
a
your
look.
own playground.
Playground, guys. Kids area.
Yeah.
See the fence, Kerry?
Do you hear my old boards?
All your boards.
I like the effect.
You do?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's neat, eh?
Yeah.
And come over here.
That's our slab.
Yes, this is the slab that you did. This is some mosaics that we've done for you.
How'd you do that?
It's love.
Oh, it's neat. I love that table, eh?
Up here.
They look great.
Come on, come on, come on. Over here, got a little
Yep.
fish pond.
Yep.
Yeah, and all
It's
these
pretty neat, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'll never have to move that again by the
No.
looks. It's neat. That's
Yeah.
the way I would have built it.
Hi!
What do you think?
I love it.
Yeah.
Really,
Yeah.
really?
Yep. I must have done a lot of work to do all this.
Yeah.
Blood, sweat and more sweat.
It was worth it. It was worth it.
Well then, lovely.
Yeah, I've got real big, huge butterflies in my stomach now.
Have you? For up the
Yes.
top?
Yeah, I have.
Oh, yeah.
After 2 years of living and sleeping in her lounge with some very dodgy DIY half measures, there's finally the prospect of a good night's sleep for Nadia. We've given her and Kerry back their own space, complete with bedroom door.
Okay. This is our room.
Okay. Oh. Wow. My goodness.
Doesn't it look so new?
It's huge. I can't get over how big it is. Gorgeous.
Like the colour of the room?
Yes, I do. Very much. Yeah. It's awesome.
Is it different than you thought it was going to be?
Yes.
Especially in here?
It's nicer. It's good. I like it.
4 days ago, this room doubled as a bedroom for Nadia and Kerry, with the kids using their bed as an adventure playground. Now it's hard to believe we're in the same house. The poor home's gone from being the Tigwiti Chainsaw Massacre to one big, cosy family homestead.
Open your eyes and have a look at your lounge.
Okay.
Newly painted walls. Yeah. The bedroom.
Yeah, thank goodness it isn't anymore. The tiles are just amazing. Gorgeous.
Yeah. A new door.
Wow.
What about that?
It's stunning.
The fireplace.
You like the fireplace?
I love it. Yeah, I absolutely love it. I think it's gorgeous.
Now, you've been very good not looking behind you. So we're going to get you to close your eyes.
Okay.
And we're going to turn around and keep them closed, keep them closed.
Yep.
Right.
Ready for the best one of all, Nadia?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Open your eyes then, look at your new kitchen.
Okay.
Isn't it just beautiful?
Yeah.
It's pretty stylish, isn't it?
Is that what you thought? Is it... No.
Is it good?
No.
Yeah.
It's not even the same kitchen, you know? It's just completely...
Go and have a look.
Oh my goodness. Look at these benches, Kerry.
Yeah.
They're beautiful. Oh, I'll have to get a lesson on how to work these cupboards because oh, my hob and my oven. Dishwasher. Oh.
Isn't this cool, this lovely island?
Oh, yeah. It's amazing.
You've got pantry there, place for your microwave.
The pantry. Great, Nadia.
Give him a cuddle. He's worked extremely hard.
I'm just making sure everything goes. I just want to, this is my...
The old pantry, the old coal range.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm just blown away. It's absolutely beautiful. I love it. I can't wait to cook.
Come back round here.
Right.
It's been a heck of a journey these last few days, hasn't
Yeah.
it? We've
Yeah.
had, we've had sun, storms, mud, and everyone's worked really, really hard.
It's beautiful. Yeah, I love it.
Hey, Darren, Penny, come on in. Come and crowd in here.
Come through.
That's it. What do you think?
Me, Travis.
You like it? It's cool,
Like the
eh?
kitchen.
I love it. I love it.
Well, now we couldn't possibly leave you without leaving Kerry with a little list of things to do.
A little list.
A little list.
Oh, it's nowhere near as long as I thought it was going to be, actually, Lisa.
Would be bigger.
Yep.
Got to fix up the children's bedrooms next.
Right.
Yeah. Have a barbecue for your helpers.
Yeah, I reckon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And leave the damn dishwasher alone.
Definitely,
He
Lisa.
will be.
Oh, Travis isn't.
Is he in there?
Any food in there, Travis?
No food. Well, that's it from Mitre 10 DIY Rescue here in Tigwiti. We'll see you next week. Bye. So, with the distraction of the house and garden out of the way, not long after we left, Nadia decided there was just one more thing left to do.
No, I decided that Kerry was the man that I really wanted to marry. And I bought a ring, and it was leap year, and I got down on my knee, and I said to Kerry, Kerry, I love you. Will you marry me? And he went, oh, I suppose so.
It was all a family affair. The kids are all there.
Yeah, it's closure.
The closure. Nail in the coffin.
Nail in the coffin, yeah.
Kerry, you make us your bride.
DIY Rescue has been brought to you by Mitre 10 with the assistance of Dulux, Polly and DeWalt.